Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name your U.S. representative. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? fought for civil rights? How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the president. Who vetoes bills? The president. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the governor of your state now? Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement.